ended up closing 10 roads in the city. We had school was in session that day, and so again, Chief Newhouse and his officers went to the school to make sure, because we were in a period of time where the parents were already there to pick up their kids. And so those that had parents to pick them up, the school released those, the school held the others sheltered in place. I just want to say all of our departments did a great job working through an emergency situation. We had one stalled car and one road that was damaged, as we've already talked about, but overall, I think really we averted a real situation. We do have some damage to city property, and we've had an insurance adjuster come today. We don't have that report yet, but I'll give you a full report after we have that back. There was some damage done to the southeast treatment plant. We've had the engineers look at it. Again, the insurance adjuster has gone out to look at it. But overall, unless you have questions, that's kind of where we were at last week and just kind of dealing with that situation. We have had some residents contact us, and we've had some issues with runoff. And again, I know it was a heavy rain, but I think there's some things that we can do better. We've asked that we formulate and regroup and do an after-action report. Gina Davis, who serves with EMS staff, actually has a degree in emergency management, and she helped us that day. And so we've asked Gina to kind of lead that group as we reconvene to see how we can do things better as far as an emergency situation for the city of Odessa. But again, I would say overall, our public service people just did an outstanding job, and thanks again, Chief, and thanks again, Paul, for all your work. And again, Chief Campbell knows that I appreciate what he's done for the city. I'll take any questions about what we did.
I don't really have a question. I just kind of got a comment. I thought that everybody did a good job from what I know about it and everything. The only comment I had on it was, I know that there were several years that we talked about having an emergency management plan and everything. So I would just like for staff to go through the emergency management plan to know what we actually did, whether we need to tweak it to make it better and fit better with now that we've had something that we needed to use it on. So I would hope that we would use this as a learning experience and something to tweak the plan and make it to where it's even better.
Yeah, I think that's why we want to review and then also enhance what we do in the future.
You're exactly right along those lines is that you do need to revise the emergency management plan and probably come back with some code updates regarding the emergency management agency. After the tornado last year, we conducted an after incident report with all the department heads and certain staff and different things like that. There was a lot of things that came out of that that I noticed a little bit that I was down at the EOC that were implemented during this incident that made it run a lot more efficient, a lot smoother than the tornado operation did. And so we're going to do it again and try to find areas where we can improve. But everybody, I agree with Administrator Harry that everybody did a good job, but there's always room for improvement. So, any other questions or comments for the City Administrator? All right, seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn to closed session.
Make a motion to adjourn to closed session in compliance with RSMO 610.021, subsections 1, 3, and 9.
Motion?
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second to adjourn to closed session in compliance with RSMO 610.021, subsection 1, 3, and 9. Voice vote.
Alderman Stevens.
Yes.
Alderman Wright.
Yes.
Alderman Carmody.
Yes.
Alderman Lockhart.
Yes.
Alderman Billington.
Yes.
All right, take a brief recess.